You're back with the mini challenge delivered by Pizza Capers. The last race of the weekend at Barbagallo was the endurance race, but right from the start, it looked more like a sprint.
Karate takes the lead. Carl Reindler is starting car number 16. He'll hand over to younger brother Chris at the compulsory 45-second pit stop. And only 3 cars are running with actual co-drivers. So the rest of them have to get out of their car, put the hands in the air, and then get back in.
So Karate snuck through there. So Sean's obviously run, and here comes Leanne Tander as well. One of the problems getting out of the bowl is if you just don't get it right, it's easy to lose 2 and 3 spots.
Leanne's on the move. Started 10th in the Pizza Capers Mini. In the background, big move there. Paul Fiore down the inside. Aaron Karate having a look at Scott Barbagallo, who...
Yeah, look, Scott's locked a brake there, so I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know, but ABS car is... you'd be able to lock the brakes. He's obviously struggling with a bit of a brake issue.
This fight continues. Karate and Tander at turn 1.
You can hear the power of that little turbocharged 1.6 engine. So Leanne squeezed the throttle on. And here's that battle. We've seen this going on all weekend with Karate and Reindler pushing each other hard. The locals, they want that prestige of being the best Western Australian out there.
The pit stop window opens on lap 8. It closes on lap 16. And this is the same format that we employed at Townsville earlier in the year.
There's no doubt that the tyres will start to play into this as well. As Scott Barbagallo goes down the inside there of Miles, he's just recovering. So there's no doubt the tyres will play a role in this. The tyres do go off after about 4 or 5 laps. So tyre management over 25 laps is going to be pretty critical.
Wayne Miles has got a little bit of a difference. He does a mini this weekend. Next weekend, he's in the New South Wales Super Sedan Speedway Championships at Dubbo. Look at this, Tander down the inside on Karate. Oh, this could be huge.
Oh, no.
Oh, we've lost camera. And
That's actually quite a big accident there. Look at the side of that car. Leanne's obviously hit something on the right-hand side of the circuit. You can see the window smashed in the car. Is she all right? Looks like she's moving okay there, so we've got a red flag situation.
The race will be stopped. Here's the replay. Leanne got a great run off turn 7. Karate moved over.
He's given her a bit of a squeeze there, and it's... oh, there we go.
Oh, side
Ouch.
on. And our camera is on top of the infield medical centre. And there'll be a trip coming after this.
That is a big accident. That is a big hit for Leanne. Hopefully she's all right in there. But Karate's just really squeezed her right over the edge of the grass and given her nowhere to go. A little bit of contact in these minis and, yeah, off the track you are.
Here's another angle. The exit of turn 7. Got a great run, but Karate knew she was coming, but might not have known that she was so close.
Oh, he's just kept squeezing her off the road, hasn't he, really? And contact was... Look at these cars going left, right, centre. But both drivers are out. Both drivers look okay, so that's a good sign.
A full restart was then needed to help sort out the field, but it didn't help.
It's take 2 for race 3.
What's going on here, Aaron? There's got cars going. Oh, bang, crash.
Paul Stokel stalled. Some cars went, some cars didn't.
There's confusion there somewhere because there's obviously they weren't sure if it's a warm-up lap or it's hard to explain what's gone wrong there.
Are we going to have any of these cars left by the end of this race?
Look, the way we're going here, we've lost, what, 5, 6 cars now out of the race, so obviously I don't know whether there's going to restart that again because that was just a red flag again, so a complete disaster of a start. Not exactly sure what's gone wrong.
Let's have a look on the replay. Some cars go, some don't. And wham, Paul Fiore bounces off a couple of them.
Goodness gracious, there's parts of minis everywhere.
Karate made the jump. Ryan was a bit slow going.
Gone. Yeah, it's obviously something's gone really strange there because, I mean, they were all told that there wasn't a warm-up lap. However, there might have been a bit of confusion. So we'll have to wait and get to the bottom of that one.
Replay with Wayne Miles from the back row of the grid.
Just nowhere to go, poor Miles. He just... contact was imminent there, wasn't it, really? Just the whole field stopped in front of him.
A second restart was then ordered, but with a few less starters.
There's plenty of holes on the grid as we try again for race 3. And this time we've got it right.
This time there's cars away. There's not one car still on the grid there. BJ Cook stuck on the grid, so they're away, they're clean, there's no contact. We're racing and they've shortened the race to accommodate for the incidents that we've had.
And And even though we've lost 5 laps of racing, the pit stop window of lap 8 to 16 will remain in place.
That's exactly right. So expect those cars to come in around there. And watch Scotty Barbagallo. He's struggling without that ABS. One of the real assets of these mini challenge cars is the braking capability. And the ABS plays into that quite nearly. There's Alajarjan down the inside of Stokel.
Big move, takes the spot. That's for third. And look at Stokel. He's got the run here, but with 50 kilograms, it's weighing him down. And look at that. Alajarjan keeps his nose in front.
Oh, I think there's a fair bit of smart Stokel in that car as well. He just wants as many points as he can, not get involved in any incidences. Alajarjan certainly pulled off a clean manoeuvre there, but Stokel wants the title.
At the halfway point of race 3 at Barbagallo, the leader pitted first.
Nathan Karate rejoins from his pit stop, but the thing is, he's now down a full lap.
That's right, Aaron. It's a very surprising manoeuvre by those guys because it's put him down a lap to Reindler. So there's first position on the track, and now Karati's a full lap down. So if there is a safety car from now on, he could be in trouble.
Car will hand over to younger brother Chris. This car being run by Greg Murphy Racing.
Chris Alajarjan again entertained the crowd.
Nice Alajarjan, when you get your wheel off there, smash, just rip the front splitter off it.
Having led for 6 laps, the Reindler brothers left their pit stop until late in the race. But would that strategy help keep the lead?
So this is the only driver change in the entire race now, with a lot of those other cars.
And how was the removal?
Ripped him out of the car.
Dean Lilly, team manager from Greg Murphy Racing, just yanked Carl Reindler out, threw Chris Reindler in, and they rejoined behind Karate.
There you go. So that 45-second stop, they didn't get it done in that 45 seconds, so you can see they've just lost some time to Karate.
There's Stokel, then Grant Denyer, and the cars must stay stationary for 45 seconds, even if you get the driver change done within that prescribed time.
That's right, and there's Scott Barbagallo rejoining as well, and pops out just behind Sean Carter there. So you've got to maintain a stationary car for 45 seconds. The driver gets out. If the same driver's getting back in, hands in the air, and back in the car again. So and each team must supply stopwatches to have make that happen.
Off the road, Chris Reindler on his outlap. That's down to turn 6, but importantly, he's escaped the sand.
It's quite a surprising place to go off there, but for Reindler to actually leave the circuit, he's actually driving 2 cars this weekend, so he might be struggling a little bit from one to the other to jump straight in. He's come on his outlap. He's had a spin down at the bowl. You can see, geez, he's gone early, hasn't he? Good recovery though, so he's managed to keep it out of the sand, and hopefully they can get back on track. Oh no, well, he's off again. He's off again. This time it's down at turn 7, the final corner, and he's buried. On the replay, there's the local Vaughan Brewer, but up in front, Reindler's already in the sandpit. Look out, looks like the front of the car's damaged there as well.
After that, Karate was unchallenged.
The winner of race 1 started from pole position, took his pit stop early, but has cruised it on home, and in front of a local crowd, Nathan Karate will get home in race 3 and take round 7 of the mini challenge delivered by Pizza Capers. Paul Stokel, 2nd spot. He won't wrap up the championship today, but he is so close. 2 weeks' time in Sydney, he's almost there. Denyer 3rd. It's been a tough weekend for Grant. Alajarjan's car is missing all sorts of bits and pieces. He's 4th from Carter. Karate, though, the winner by a comfortable 10 seconds in race 3.
Yeah, it was good to get it. First round win. Good for the team and home team and everything, and yeah.
Karate wins the round, 18 points clear of Paul Stokel. Chris Alajarjan rounds out the podium. Barbagallo and Denyer 4th and 5th. So a trophy for the hometown racer, and it helps lift him in the championship, but Paul Stokel has almost got it sealed. Alajarjan 2nd, Barbagallo 3rd, Denyer is 4th, and Aaron Karate rounds out the 10.
Well, that wraps up another action-packed round of the mini challenge. The final round, it's next weekend. We head to Sydney Olympic Park for the Sydney Telstra 500. It's also the final round for the V8 Supercars, and it's one event you can't afford to miss. Thanks to Aaron and the whole crew. We'll see you next time.